Hey guys, I'm inserting this at the beginning of the video because it didn't come up until I actually exited the game after doing the credit video. Some things never change. Achievement unlocked. Is it over yet? Win the fight against Minister Shun, Lord of the Gorillas. And let's just take a quick look at the achievements I didn't get. Like the cat that got the cream. Finish the game on hard difficulty. Curiosity killed the cat. Win an extra race without collecting a chili. I don't really feel compelled to do that. All cats are gray in the dark. Find and activate all demon portals. Oh well. C'est la vie. Hellcat. Finish the game on nightmare difficulty. Look at that, 84% of achievements earned. Nice! That makes me feel good. Now then, on to the credit video. Welcome to the credit video for Let's Play Legend of Kay. I'm BurningDogFace. And you know what? It's been a hell of a ride. I really enjoyed this game. There we go, in-game texts. These guys. Noah Falstein and Ken Meville. Oh, I don't know why only those two have these subtitles. And Pete Wallington. Guys, get a spell checker and an editor. But really, this game is weird. Had this weird charm because it was trying so hard. You know what? I have to admit it. Hey, wait, there was never any giant muscular rats. Huh. I have to admit it. I didn't know that the shopkeeper was the master. I may have just been complaining that the writing wasn't very good, but they managed to surprise me. They managed to get a twist over on me, so good on them! I kind of like that metal cover of that one song in the back. I accidentally turned off my phone. Jostled the battery. Oh, voice actors. There we go. Casey Pitts is Kay. Huh. Rob Gottfried is Shun. And Brian McDonald as Bodyguard. And they don't list the roles played by anyone else. Which is kind of a shame. Yeah, I've never heard of any of those names before. See, I would have figured they would have listed those characters. But, yeah. This game frustrated me. There's no doubt about that. Well, like I said, I faced up to every challenge. It put my way, and I succeeded. I pushed past them all. And I feel good about that. Wait, there were no female voices in that? You know what, never mind. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. My opinion on this game has swayed back and forth since I've started it. You know, for a while I thought I was not going to recommend it. Then I thought I would recommend it wholeheartedly, but I think I'm gonna have to go somewhere in the middle. This game is definitely frustrating sometimes. It's got its problems. You know, the platforming isn't as tight as I'd like it to be. It's not borax, it's just a boar. Yeah, the platforming isn't as tight as I'd like it to be. The camera is frankly terrible. I had to fight against that almost as much as the enemies. The point system felt completely superfluous. I suppose that's a rather lesser problem. The storyline was pretty basic, that one twist aside. But I feel like all of these things could have been, you know, smoothed out if they'd ever done a follow-up to this game. Like, hell, I don't know, if the Anniversary Edition sells enough copies, Nordic Games will pick it back up and have some guys do Legend of Kay 2. And I think I'd like that, to be honest. Like, I don't think I ever would have beaten this game back in the day. I would have gotten frustrated and given up at some point, but I'm glad I saw this game all the way through. Because somehow, there was just something that kept me going. Something that kept me pushing through the frustrations. And, I'm glad I did. Because I really enjoyed myself here. When I get right down to it. So I'm going to have to give a somewhat wishy-washy final judgment and say that if you like what you've seen here, then by all means, check this game out. Give it a try. Legend of Kay Anniversary uses Keen Games tech tools. Will be back. That is interesting, because that message, that's specifically for the Anniversary Edition, you know. That wouldn't have been in Legend of Kay from 10 years ago. Shun's Revenge. That wasn't just in, never did unlock a model of Kay. Odd. And I never unlocked any weapon skins. Okay. That makes sense. I wonder what kind of stuff would have gone in there. But, yeah, I guess this is going up on October the 1st. But it's still September the 30th for me, and I feel like ending this game is a good way to end the month. Shit, I forgot what I was saying there a second ago. I checked my own footage. Okay. So yeah. If you like what you've seen here, give this game a try. It's, I wrote this down, $21.99 Canadian on Steam at full price, the anniversary edition, I mean. So, you know, make the judgment yourself. If you're looking for a more, you know, solidly put together Zelda-like, I might recommend the original Darksiders. And if you're looking for a game with animal people with a more involved storyline, I would recommend Dust: An Elysian Tale. But I still feel that Legend of Kay had a fair amount of charm to it, even if it was a bit rough around the edges. But in any event, there's no DLC, there's no bonus chapters after the fact, unless you can unlock them by getting like a quintillion points. Sorry, I seem to have a frog in my throat all of a sudden. So I'll make this, so I'll just wrap this up then. So because this game has none of those things, this story has come to an end. I'm BurningDogFace, and on behalf of myself, Kay, Su Ling, and the Master, I thank you for joining me for Let's Play Legend of Kay. I hope you've enjoyed watching me, at least as much as I've enjoyed playing. Maybe more so, because you didn't have to do the, Stairway to Heaven. Thank you for joining me. It means a lot to me, and I hope you'll join me for whatever my next video series is. Later!